Thank you for clicking on this video, and I promise not to disappoint you. Psychologically, there are four types of quotients. We have the intelligent quotient, we have the emotional quotient, we have social quotient, and adversity quotient. Why I'm bringing in this is because we are going to make use of the social quotient because it connects to marketing, it affects marketing, and emotional quotient also affects customer relationship, our relationships in business and the surrounding. So take note of these four types of quotient. In today's video, we are going to look at business intelligence. Business intelligence comprises the strategies and technologies used by enterprise to gather data and analyze that data and gain insight from the data so as to make critical decisions that will help to promote or aid the growth of the business. It also helps to know your opponent and how to overcome the competition in that area, in that field, in that sector, in that niche of your business. There are three key words in business intelligence. The first one is data, the second one is analysis, and then the third, which is the last, is insight. In one of my Cuba's interview, he said that if I have more knowledge than you in the same business, definitely I will do better than you. That tells us the importance of data. If you gather enough data and be able to analyze the data you have gathered concerning a certain product or service, concerning a certain business that you are into or you want to step in, if you have enough information concerning that product, concerning that service that you want to render, and you'll be able to analyze the historical aspect, you'll be able to look at the present and predict, you gain insight on what will happen in the future. You are going to go ahead, you get ahead of your competitors, you get ahead of your opponents. So business intelligence is all about getting the data, the history, the happenings, what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. It will help you to predict what will happen in the future. That way, you prepare your business, you prepare your product, you prepare whatever you are doing in a way that it will suit the future. It will fit in when adversity comes. It will fit in when price is dropping. It will, you will be able to do it well. This is where most business fails, not because the idea is wrong, not because the idea is a bad idea, not because the product is bad, but how do you have enough knowledge in the field? Are you deeply rooted in that aspect of your business? How far can you go? How much can you tell people concerning this product, concerning this field, concerning this thing that you're about to step in or you are into, what you are doing, what you are engaged in? What can you really explain? Can you do something different? Do you know enough that you be able to philosophize in that area? Let me take example. If you want to step into bakery business like bread production, now you need to know who are the big guys already. Now, what happens during festive periods in that area? Does it affect bread production or demand gets high? What is the best product in town? Is it faith meal or Delta bread, whichever name you think that is in that area? You need to get this product, get the taste, analyze it, you need to know the quality, which one is selling more, which one has the highest demand, why is the demand high? Is it just based on branding or is because of the quality of that bread? Now, when you have this insight, you'll be able to take strategic decisions. You'll be able to sit down also and analyze your own production line. You'll be able to know the right flavors to use so that when you push your products out, the people will love it. Why? Because you have already done your homework. You must know more than your competitors. You must know more than your opponents in order to defeat them. You cannot get ahead. You cannot go ahead of me when I have more insight than you. There is no way you will defeat me in business if I have more insight in that field. You cannot do it. That is why you need to before you step in, before you invest, before you start any business, before you start any production, gather some data, analyze it, gain insight, and take the right decisions. Let me give you an instance. When I started my broiler business, that is poultry business, I find out that I was able to gather enough data on the market because I was so interested on how I will sell my product. So I gathered enough data, and from my analysis, I found out that major sales come from the market. That is when people take their birds to the market and sell. And when you get there, there is high competition. There is high competition because almost everyone is bringing out his or her bird to that same area. So I decided now this information, this data, these things I've gathered, I've investigated and discovered help me to take a decision, a strategy that changed my business till date. Do you know how? Now, I decided to sell my own before the time. How? I decided to move from house to house in different communities, different areas, collected contacts. I was asking, will you celebrate this Xmas with chicken? If you have if you have intention of buying chicken during the Xmas, I have some. So I collect the contact. I'll collect the contacts now. When it was time to sell, I did not push my birds to the market. There was no need. I have boycotted them. I have followed a shortcut. What I was doing was just to call. The birds are ready. Do you need it today or tomorrow? And I was busy passing through that place. They will see me carrying my birds off, no, but not stopping at the market. And I was busy supplying them, collecting my money. And I sold my birds in 1 week, while others were still complaining that there was no market. Buyers were not coming. Buyers will not come because I've already sent it to them. So you see, you need to get the right insight. You need to understand what you are doing and know the steps to take in order to defeat the competition. Business is war. Business is logical. Business is strategic. Business is full of wisdom. So, for you to succeed in your business, you need to have insight that is ahead. It's not all about writing a plan and on a paper. It's not all about the paperwork. Get out there. Now, most times our data do not give us the right result. Do you know why? You pay somebody to carry out, to gather the data and analyze it for you and bring it to your table. You will not have the first hand information. You will not have what you need. Go out there, work out, do it by yourself. Gather this thing, approach people, already existing businesses, visit other places as if you're a customer, as if you're there to, strike a deal. Ask questions, do it yourself. Gather this information and sit back, analyze them. That way you will be exposed to the truth. And when you know the truth, your business will surely succeed. You will surely make it. You will blossom. You will surprise people. Now that you have the data, you have analyzed it, and you gain insight, you've taken the decision to implement that decision. In order to implement that decision effectively, this is where you need social and emotional intelligence. Social intelligence deals with your ability to connect with others, to relate with others, to sell your personality, your ability to be able to convince a customer, and that customer fall in love with you and your product and remain as a customer. That is where social intelligence come into play. So you must discipline yourself. You must be able to smile even when you don't want to, in order to please your cause, in order to get what you want. So social intelligence is very, very important when it comes to marketing, when it comes to implementing your decisions, your insight, that you know that strategy you have planned to apply. How you apply it matters. Your emotional quotient is all about your motivation. How emotional are you in that business? Now, if you're into a business that does not motivate you, if you're into a business that you are just there, you're into a business that you don't love, you don't do it with passion, definitely you will not go far. But when you are into a business that connects your emotions and socially, that is certain that you are going to go far. So your business, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, you must be connected emotionally, socially, and intellectually. This is why I brought the four quotient that we have. You can see the link. It's not all about analyzing the data. It's not all about having the insight. Can you implement it? So you must be able to train yourself how to connect, how to interact, how to negotiate, how to close sales. It's not all about I know this, I can do this, but to implement. It's not all about talking, but to walk the talk is the key in business. So you must acquire this and walk the talk. See you in our next video.